Green, green, green.
Can I get a black clear for having to pass number 7? Or letting 7 by, my bad. Been in?
Not clear. Not clear still.
I'm sorry, I forgot that.
Wesley. Yeah, trying to make something happen here. I had some technical difficulties early on in the race. I went from 3 screens to 1, but like it's I got it back working now. Now my trading paints ain't. I don't think it's working. Ooh. It got tight. Took my line away.
I told you I'm so sorry.
Caution, yellow
That's all
flag.
me.
Took my line away and I pushed. Somebody wrecked behind me or whatever it was, but for me, I got into the
Cody,
corner
I think
and
it was you. I'm so
turning
sorry, dude.
fine, and he was directly in front of me, and I pushed off the corner, smacked the wall.
Come on, 48, just take an EOL.
Didn't think it'd be that bad. The dirty air. I was running in the drive-in hunger scheme, but I don't know. I don't think it's showing. Yeah, okay. Huh. I was. It must have changed over. The drive-in hunger one. Well, drive-in hunger. I didn't get any damage from that. I hit the wall. Yeah, as the guy got in front of me and took away the air, and I couldn't turn.
I'm so sorry for the ones that got involved in that. Just got tired, or guy went down low. I jerked it up high and hit the wall, and then just along for the ride after that. So sorry for who's not that run.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, something happened. No. I
Line
don't
up,
think
single
so. I got a
file.
lock
Car
on that.
38, got the lucky
chat,
dog.
so
Let them pass on the outside.
you probably
After
can't.
7, car.
Yeah, there's.
I went outside.
Yeah, they changed the setup and it got loose, a little loose.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch the 5, car.
Oh yeah, yeah they loaded custom setup and they loosened it up. Let's see if I can get my way back up there. Back there. They must have came back in the pits for the
Get ready.
lineup.
Going green.
Yeah, I think once you start doubling up,
Watch
you have
your
to line
tires. Watch your
behind.
tires.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green, green, green. The leader just did a 23.953. Car inside 12.299. .959. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Surrounded by Fords. .503. That was your fastest lap of the session. Inside. Still there, inside. Still there. Clear. .85. Blocking this time.
.83. The car in P6.
Yeah, it's a fun
just
track.
at the fastest lap.
I think they got a decent setup on here this time. We can get separated a little bit.
Are you guys going to be able to make it?
.30.417. New fastest lap for you. The leader just did a 30.379. 30.431.
I'm the only Chevrolet up here.
30.698.
Surrounded by Fords. There must be some kind of advantage. Something, I don't know.
.807.
They must have not been in here early. Well, must have left early. I feel like I'm at Daytona or something. They shouldn't be able to survive on the top like that.
Inside.
Should have stayed out or something.
Clear. Car outside. Still there. Keep low. Clear up top. Car outside. 30.808. Still there. Hold your line.
Don't hit me.
Keep low.
I repeat, 6 pitting this lap.
Clear outside if you want it. .859. The leader just did a 31.097.
.38 pitting. 38 pitting.
Outside clear.
12. That's like the 5th time you've done that to me today.
30.908. Car outside. Still there. Still there.
Some of these people may have taken their last set.
6 pitting.
Stay low. Outside is clear. .962.
39 getting ready to pit this time by. 39 getting ready to pit this time by. Pitting in now, pitting in now.
.898. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Outside is clear. 30.944.
It's a shame that can't really do anything on that bottom line.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high.
I've taken at least 2 sets.
.162.
How many laps down you are right now? Oh yeah, we on 91.
.953. The leader
At least
is
we can
running
get some screenshots.
.021.
Oh, tight. That's how I hit the walls, because it was turning. It was turning good. Then, let's say when that guy got in front of me, it just felt like a dump truck. Feel like I can't do nothing.
31.054. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there.
I'm gonna let you go.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear
So
high.
you got the Castrol on. Castrol paint scheme. Is that you? Okay. Maybe trade paint's acting weird.
31.113. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Yep. 31.165. Car outside. Stay low. Clear up top.
33, just run your line. Don't worry about me back here. I'm just riding.
Outside.
Yeah, that
Stay
with
low.
that side draft and them getting to run on that outside, you
top.
can't really do nothing.
Oh, I am, man, but these tires,
31.424.
Gotcha.
Whew. Dirt tracking that. Uncheck tires here. As it says, I'm gonna have to pit.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 31.231. Clear.
Oh.
31.299. The leader just did us 31.375.
I'm going short at the top. I'm going to try to get down to the bottom.
Still there. Clear outside.
Yep.
31.549.
It's gonna be tight.
It's pretty funny.
Well, I'll do it next week.
Five pitting. Five is pitting.
Car
Five
inside.
pitting.
Stay high. 31.624.
Oh,
Clear inside.
no.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
Oh,
Clear. Outside.
So-
Outside is clear.
I'm done.
You've got a lot of smoke. Looks like your car is towed. You'll need
How
to
did
tow
that
back to
happen?
pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you. We can't fix the damage.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
afraid
you
it's
scrub the
over.
wall, and then I got into you. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I saw that. Whoever that guy. Yeah, and I saw you scrub the wall there. I didn't realize it till it was too late. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, yeah, I did see that. Whoever that guy was, he pushed it. Yeah.
Seven cars pitting. 7 pitting.
Look, yeah, yeah. That's say looked like he didn't turn. He just stayed straight, and you was turning. Running that line. Looked like he just didn't. He didn't turn at all. Okay. For some reason, I don't know what.
You could pass me 81, 71, my
I don't
bad.
know what's going on with. Let's see. Wait, optional
Thank you.
repairs.
I'm running out of fuel a little bit.
Yeah. How many laps down am I?
Yeah, I might have to pit here too.
4 laps. Does it start? Might as well give me some tires. Yeah.
Chan pitting this time.
71 pitting this time.
Yeah. Thankfully, we didn't bring no caution out.
The car, 64, is up the front.
I'm pitting.
The leader's pitting now.
38 pitting. 38 pitting.
Pin in.
And it did feel good to have the car swinging out from the back end like that. Yeah. But at least we got some additional screenshots. Yeah.
You've got 2 laps.
Somebody spun down low. Yeah, I'm back out there. Even, yeah.
White flag. Stay smooth.
Yeah. At least it's, right.
Yeah, good job, Zane. I just didn't have enough there at the end. Good race, good race, good race. I thought I lost that. Good race. Yep, my heart's beating out of my chest right now. I was hoping I was going to get that, but yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's a good racing there.
Yeah, congrats, Zane.
Someone want to push? Someone want to push me? Where you at?
All right, there's
Good
the
racing,
flag.
Michael.
Better schedule some testing.
Well
We'll get them
done.
next time.
21.
Thank you.
Yeah, good win, Zane. Good win.
Yeah, he did.
You had to be running on air, didn't you? I'm coming, Jim. Thanks, Mike. I think I'm gonna make it.
At least I could be competitive. Yeah. Had I not got in the accident,
Good to see you out here, Mike.
I may have been a lap short.
Yes, sir.
Lap to
I
the
was about
good.
to say that too. Tonight, little issue with some of it bounce off the wall, but that's part of racing.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, I know. I'm 101 laps down. The dude, I like that.
Number 12. Can I ask why you brake check me?
Yeah, thanks, Michael. Or Mike Campbell.
You talking about going in the pits? I was going to be speeding, so I was trying to get slowed down.
I mean, you kind of were like 100 yards past pit entry, but okay.
Yeah, it was kind of going in between. But I mean, it's all good. It happens. Like I said, I didn't know if somebody got into you or something. I saw one car jump.
Oh, if you're talking about after we got on the pits, they started talking, and I got to move my notification, chat notification, because it covered up my speed limit.
Okay, I see. I got you.
Yeah, I thought I was speeding, and I couldn't see how fast I was going. My bad right there.
Nah, you're good. It just happened.
Huh, I did say I finished 15th. Yeah. Somebody must have got disqualified or something. Want to go over to our chat? All right. All right. All right. Well, yeah, yeah, didn't he say he had went to some kind of baseball game? Oh yeah, Disney, that's right, that's right. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. It's not gonna put my it's our race National Guard since next weekend is Memorial Weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about running that.
Oh, my mic was muted the whole time on my stream. Dang it.
I'm thinking about running that running that race on Sunday.
Which one? Oh, the 600? Yeah.
600. Yeah.
I was going to try to wake up at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow and run the 9 a.m. Indy 500 Open. So I haven't got to run that yet, and that's the only one left.
Oh, it's tomorrow? Oh yeah, that's right, tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be way too early for you, probably 6 a.m.
But I may force myself to get up to try and do it. 'Cause I don't think I want to wait till that evening.
Yeah, that's the last one is the 9 a.m. one. I don't think there's anyone after that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those times are stupid. I don't know why.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm thinking about the fixed one. I don't know why
I think they were both like that at the Indy. The NIS has the night session.
Yeah.
But I don't know why the times in the Indy I don't know, they should have they only had 4 sessions for both Indy, both the fixed and open Indy 500s were the same times both weekends. And it was 9 p.m. Eastern Friday night, 9 a.m. Saturday morning, 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon, and 9 a.m. Sunday. Why they don't have like a Sunday evening one is, I don't know why, but I was hoping they were going to call it early enough so I could have run the 1 o'clock one this afternoon, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, that was. I saw your video. I say, well, if it looked like they in the slight rain delay.
Yeah, it rained like that for a good 25 minutes. I had some kind of feeling they weren't going to call it, and they were going to try to send out all the trucks and try to run the track back in and get it better. And they did that for like 40 minutes before they decided to call it because they knew. And even though they should have known earlier there was another cell coming, but they finally called it with the cell like about 10 miles away, 20 minutes out or something. They're like, well, yeah, we're going to call it. So the track owner was driving around, and we kind of knew like 2 minutes before they announced it over the speaker inside the pits. So then we hurried up and cleaned everything up in the trailer to get the car in before it rained. It started raining before we got it in, but we got it in pretty quick before it started pouring.
At least y'all don't have to worry about washing dirt off the car.
There's a little, but because they got out for warm-ups. They all did warm-ups before the rain.
Stop calling.
But that was before they were out of there in the mud.
Gotcha.
So it definitely won't be nearly as bad. It still need a wash, but shouldn't be really mud on it. It's just rain. Probably dirt splashing up from the ground from the rain, but
They'll be able to use those tires, huh?
they should be,
For the
yeah.
next one. Okay.
Yeah. But because the car got out on the track, now we got to go through the the whole routine. So I might miss Tuesday in Dover, which is unfortunate. My favorite track.
Yeah.
If they called the stupid race beforehand, everything would have been all still ready to go for the next time. But yeah, once that car hits the track, everything changes.
Yeah.
All for 2 laps of warm-ups.
Yeah, I think next weekend they run in Bristol for the ARCA.
Oof.
And also doing the same thing for Cup when they go back. Go back running the week after next.
For this league?
No, Chop Shop.
Oh.
They run in Bristol, and then
that late in the season they have a Bristol?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the schedule. I haven't checked really.
And it's a cutoff race. I need to do good. Got caught up in somebody's mess and could never get the car fully repaired. So I was running fine, but got caught back. And it's weird how that racing line was. The middle to top line were the better line than the bottom. In 1 and 2. Well, yeah. Turn 1. I forgot there's only 3 turns. Yeah, just kind of bummed, but I think I'm like 11, 12 points behind the cutoff line. So it's probably, I think it's gonna be 200 laps. So I think it's gonna be a bit of a crap show. So.
I wonder if they called the other. I wonder if they called Fonda. Yeah, they called the high limit sprint cars at Utica too, which I would have. I was saying like if they called Lebanon earlier, I would have went out to Utica for that because it's about an hour and 45 minutes away for the high limit sprint cars. But they called that before they called us. Anyway, so I didn't have to miss it. They just didn't run it.
Would they be back around there at some point?
I don't know if they're going to postpone it or just cancel it. No, I don't see weekly racing at Fonda on Flow, so I wonder if they called it there too.
Oh, that's also in New York.
Yeah, it's about the same. It's close to the same distance as Lebanon Valley is. It's just in the other direction. So. Fonda Speedway is out towards. Well, that's where Friesen was supposed to go. Friesen was supposed to run the high limit race at Utica in the sprint car, and when they called that, he was going to go to Fonda because he runs at Fonda for the modifieds usually when he doesn't have a race. and the truck race was earlier enough today, I think, that he would have flew home and ran tonight.
Yeah.
But I think everywhere washed out around here.
I think everything in the Midwest to Northeast part of the country is rained out. See.
Yep, they canceled Fonda 2 hours ago too. So yeah. Oh man.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
What up, Wesley?
What's up?
Not much. You going to the race there in Utica?
Did I go?
Are you going tomorrow?
Did they push it to tomorrow?
It's been tomorrow.
The high limit?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be tonight.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let
It
me look
rained
again.
out. Because I wanted to go tonight, but they never called our track. But they ended up calling out. Utica ended up calling or rained out anyway. Before we did. So, I mean, maybe they would have pushed it to.
Let me look at it. They canceled it.
Why wouldn't they run it tomorrow? Now that I think of it, they should have run it tomorrow. Why not? I probably would have won if they ran it tomorrow. Now, but
they are going to be in Port Royal on 23rd through the 25th, but they canceled it. I thought it was tomorrow.
no, I wish
I
it
wasn't
was
going to take the.
What?
I wasn't going to take the chance of driving out there with all the rain we've been getting.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm so sick of rain.
Lebanon Valley got warm-ups in, and that was that. Well, it rained for about 25 minutes. Pretty heavy. Completely lost the track, so I thought. But knowing them, because of all the rainouts, they're like, no, they send all the trucks out to try to run it back in. And then about 40 minutes goes by with another cell coming. Now they finally decide to call it. They should have called it 40 minutes before
So
that. We would have
dumb.
I saw the radar before we even left. I'm like, they should call it, but I knew they wouldn't because they've had so many rainouts. They're going to try to get it in. I don't know.
You should come out to Weechport sometime.
I want to get to that race. I've never been there. I'd like to go there one day.
If you're going, I'll meet you there.
I do want to go to New Hampshire. I don't know if you said you were going to go to New Hampshire or not.
I'm thinking about it.
And then we can tell Nate too. Maybe Nate will go.
They will definitely go. When's New Hampshire this year?
September 21st or 2nd or somewhere in that area.
It is September 21st. Let's see what tickets are going for right now. They got a full weekend package. There it is. What's the price? How much are these ones? $118. Ain't bad.
Sunday tickets?
That's a whole weekend package.
Oh, they have good package deals. I did that once before.
And that's sitting right there in section 4, which is down in 1 and 2.
That's where I've been sitting. Every time I go to New Hampshire, I sit in 1 and 2 because you can see the cars better because they're in the corners or down low, not up against the wall. I like it in turn 1 and 2.
Like you'd be more in 2 than 1, but it's section 4 that I'm looking at.
Have you
There's a
been there
whole row
before?
still. No.
Oh, but have you been to like a modified race before out there? The Wheel and
Yeah. Well,
Modifieds?
I've been to a wheel modified. Not there. I've been to
Oh,
Oswego.
they put on a good race there, man. They're one of the best races of the weekend. It's like
That's
their
why I'm thinking
drafting
about
track.
going for the whole weekend.
Yeah, that's a real fun race to watch. I love them. And then I went. That's the only place I ever seen them for so many years. And then last year I decided to go see them at Thompson and the Icebreaker.
How was that?
That was fun. I'd never been to Thompson before. That was the only time I've been there. So I wanted to go to a different track and see the modified somewhere other than New Hampshire. And then I've only been to Thompson once, and I went to Stafford one time when the SRX was there. That very first race they ever had. I went to that.
So there's a whole row. It's row. I'm probably going to buy tickets next week. It's row 6, section 13, which is basically you are in the middle of 1, not quite in 2. But there's a whole row. It's row, what is it? Row 4? 118
I gotta look at.
for a ticket. Here, I'll
I would
share my screen.
I would probably just go for Sunday, but I would love to see the trucks because the trucks are with them. But we're going the whole weekend before for 4 days. We're going to Maple Grove.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go the whole Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday down there. So
How far up have you sat at New Hampshire?
I've sat in the top row before on the front stretch, like row 51 or whatever, like 51 or 2. You see everything up there.
Go row 32. They're 135.
Usually when I sit and turn 1 and 2, I think I picked around the 20s. I don't remember.
The higher up, you get higher prices, so it's worth it, though.
Yeah, I know. You can see a lot in the corner. You can see a long way down each straightaway.
I like that section. Section 4 is probably my favorite. Section 4, row 44. Obstructed view. What the fuck? Can't you camp on the back straightaway?
Yeah. You can camp in a lot of places around there. This is Mostly around where I sit, around this area.
Well, that's exactly where I'm looking.
That was in 2020. That was a great year, man. Nobody around you. It was
It
spread
was
out.
COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. We parked so close. I was like, this is great.
That's fucking awesome.
I never parked so close to a racetrack in my life. And then we didn't have to, everybody was spread out enough. We didn't have people like crunched up near you. It was great. That was the year Kenseth was in the 42. That's a
Oh,
crappy
nice.
picture. I got way better
That's the
pictures.
year fucking Kyle Larson got suspended.
Yeah. Let me see. I forgot who won that. Was that the Keselowski year?
I think it
Let me
was.
look down on my pictures. Oh yeah, yeah, because that was I think the scheme he was in when he won. Yeah, it was. Also, that year that Almirola won when they ended the race like 7-8 laps early.
Yeah.
When everybody was complaining on why they ended early because it didn't look that bad. It was way darker in person than it looked on TV.
I guarantee it.
It was dark. When your pictures, you can look like it's dark because you can see how much the infield lights stand out. That's how you know it was that dark.
Have you been to the Glen yet?
I went one time in 2019 when Chase
I
Elliott
always
won.
sit in the S's.
Is there for grandstands or is there like a?
No, I do the yard seats and the grass seats and bring my lawn chair and fucking, it's nice.
When I went, now I was just like trying to. So usually my aunt and uncle take a trip somewhere every year, and I just brought up. I'm like, should go somewhere out there and go to Watkins Glen. So we went out that way. We only went to the race on Sunday, but we went like to the Corning Museum and all that's the Glass Museum and all that stuff out there on Saturday. So we made a weekend out of it, and they got the tickets on Sunday. And they're kind of new. I think they were sort of new that year. You know what I'm talking about? The turn one, like the cabanas.
Yeah.
That's where we sat in one of those. That was pretty neat. They gave us. It came with like 2 12-packs of beer, and it was pretty cool. That's where we sat when we went. Plus, we got me, my sister, and cousin got pit passes that year and went in the pits before the race.
Nice.
I think it was only like they were cheap there.
Dude, I only paid like $100 for 2 tickets.
For the Glen?
Yeah. I used to go on pit road. I was
They're
a
more expensive
firefighter
now.
at one point. Yeah, I know shit.
I looked. I was like, Jesus. The Glen's more expensive than most places. I mean, I want to go for the. It's even the same. It's like the same thing. It's expensive for the IMSA too, and I want to go for the 6 hour.
Oh yeah.
So bad. You know how many years? Like, I kid you not. At least 12 to 15 years. I've been saying, all right, I want to go to the 6 hours this year, and I still to this day have not went. I really want to go to the Rolex 24. That's a big bucket list race for me.
That's one of my big bucket lists.
And the Indy 500, I want to go. And I
What's
think
going on, though?
it would be cool to go to Monaco too, just so I can do it.
Monaco, yeah. That'd be fucking awesome.
Chatting
Gotta have
about
a few
races.
$1,000,000 for that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
What up, Pat?
Yeah, what's going on, though?
Not much.
No, I kind of missed the Gen 6 cars. Not that recent package they were running, but I missed the cars.
You mean that 900 horsepower?
Yeah, I do. I just think they looked better back then. I'm not the biggest fan of the look of the next gen. Now they look better in person than they do on TV, I will say.
I hate the next gen.
Yeah, I thought they were ugly. When I saw it in person, because you know how when you go to a race they have out in the display, I'm like, that looks a lot better at least than I thought it did on pictures. But I just I don't like it. I don't like racing them on iRacing. I hate the cup cars. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, you got
Doesn't feel right to me.
feel like it drive like a dump truck compared to the other car.
I just miss the old stick shift with them too.
I wish they'd get rid of the whole equal car bullshit.
Yeah,
Like,
the
it's no
experiment
fun.
isn't working.
Oh, the old Kurt Busch days. I miss him too.
Oh, Kurt Busch. I
That
miss that guy.
That was my dad's driver, and
Yeah.
he went with me too to the New Hampshire race, his final race, and then we went to Pocono the following weekend. Me and my girl we went to Pocono for the Saturday, the double header, and the Cup
I
qualifying.
blame the next gen.
And we were there when Kurt wrecked, so we saw him in the car the last time.
The unfortunate thing was that the wreck didn't even look that bad. But
I know. Yeah, so I saw him at New Hampshire in his last full race, and then we saw him last time in the car the following weekend in qualifying.
Yeah, they should forget about the whole parody stuff. It ain't working.
Definitely is not working.
They need to
You
really.
still got the same.
They need to trim out
Same
these
through
cars
organization.
Them cars need a lot of help because, no offense, I get you're getting the back end guys faster and it's closer, but one guy runs
But
away with a race like fucking Kyle Larson all the time. It's starting to get old.
They need to trim these cars out so it's loose. I miss seeing the cars sliding all over the place.
Because if they get loose now, they going in the wall. Get rid of the underbody.
Yeah.
And about another 150, 200 horsepower. But they need to do something with the gearing too. They shouldn't be downshifting at Martinsville.
Yeah, exactly.
I get more enjoyment going on YouTube watching some of the older races.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know, I stayed and watched. I think it was 2008, 2009 race at Detroit Motor Speedway.
Forgot the Lucas Oil race on. At least they're running today.
What's that? Dirt late model.
Yeah.
So you running any more late model races at Wilkesboro tonight, or that's it?
Who?
Well, I just figured I'd come say hello and chat with y'all for a little bit. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, have a good one.
See ya.
Yeah. I got the broadcast back up. Excuse me. See what happened to Corey.
He got stuck on the outside from what I was looking at. Oops. Oops. Jesus.
Yeah, it showed you in the race. Qualifying ahead of me. You know, I didn't qualify.
No, that wasn't me. That was. I don't know who was in the fake 89 in there. There was
But you
another
saw
89.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kept talking about they got this new manufacturer coming, and they've been saying that's why they don't do nothing with the horsepower and everything else. Excuse me. But they got certain racing series out there that's almost 10,000 horsepower. Yeah, the NHRA.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't get it. How'd you do in that other indie race that you was doing? I forgot to go back and watch the stream.
The one last week.
Uh-huh.
I wound up, I think, 14th somehow still, even though I wrecked early. I just kept grinding through, and everybody that kept dropping out, I just kept gaining spots.
But yeah, I was gonna say that setup that we had for this Atlanta event